Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.
Man, only Max I had a chopper gun at the end, and y'all couldn't hold it down for fucking 0.3 seconds for me to bring that shit out. You fucking sorry piece of shit. Fucking break this game, pussy. You need to fucking break it. You need to break it. You need to break your fucking game right now. Take it out of your system, put your fingers on each side of it, and crack it in half, you piece of fucking shit.
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth, dude.
Wow, he was so mad.
What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. And I got a couple of things that I want to get into real quick before I get into the main subject of this commentary. First thing is, obviously I'm playing COD 4. Not the greatest gameplay in the world, but I did get better ones. However, either A, I wasn't recording, or B, they took too long because most people camped a lot. So I think I go like 23-6 or 23-8, but it's pretty action-packed. It's not too much camping because this map's kind of small, so whatever. It's a decent fucking gameplay. Who gives a fuck, right? Hey, so first thing is, I'm going to shout out Hutch Designs. He designed my background, and I put it up, but then I wanted to make some changes to it because the file size was a little small, so it was a little grainy looking and stuff, and for some reason he wouldn't send me like the big file. So what I did was I took a couple of small elements from his design, like the Machinima logo and these little bars where I have my Facebook, Twitter links and shit like that, but everything else I did myself. So I'm going to shout him out anyway because he did the work, and I did take a couple of his little things to keep in my background. So his link will be in the description. Go show him some love, say what up. You know, he does backgrounds and stuff. He's a good guy. So anyway, there's that. And real quick, I don't know if this works or not, but for those of you that are not getting my videos in your sub box, supposedly unsubbing and resubbing can help. So at this point, fucking I'll take anything. If you're not getting my videos in your sub box, unsub, resub. Hopefully it'll help. Who knows? Excuse me, can you please sit down? Thank you, sir. Okay, so what I want to get into here is about Time Warner. For those of you that know, I had a commentary on my other channel, my old channel, whatever, Chaos Chronicles, about this Time Warner situation, so I'll link it in the description for those of you that haven't seen it and don't know what I'm talking about. I'll give you a quick synopsis of what happened, though, but you really should go watch the other video. Okay, so when Flex lived here, we had cable in his name. He moved out, I put the cable in my name. Okay, everything's fine. 12 days later, they cut my fucking service off and tell me that I have to pay his past due balance in order to keep my cable on. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. I shouldn't have to pay someone else's balance. That's his problem. You should be calling him, getting the money from him, not me. Well, apparently they didn't want to do that. So I told him, I'm like, hey, you got two choices here. A, you can get $150 from me per month and keep my service on and everybody will be happy. Or B, you can suck a dick and I'll take my service elsewhere. I'll cancel my service right fucking now and go to AT&T. And then all you can do is hope that Flex pays you the money he owes you. Period. Well, they didn't want to go for that, so I was like, okay, suck a dick. And I went to AT&T, cut my service off that day, which was December the 21st, 2011. Got service with AT&T December the 22nd, 2011. So I wasn't even without service for more than 12 hours, I think, is what it boiled down to. So it's pretty fucking sick. And I get better channels, more channels, and it's cheaper. So fuck you, Time Warner. Sit on this middle finger and spin the fuck around, dildo face. Okay, so now let's get into what else they have gotten into. Okay, so I get a bill from them for $106. And I'm like, this is a little bit ridiculous because I put a $50 deposit down when I got the service, and I only had service for 12 days. So how the fuck do I owe you $106? I'm assuming you took my $50 deposit out, but I still owe $106, which means that it was $156 for 12 days, which would make my cable bill over $300 a month, and that's not true. So what the hell's going on here, right? Well, nobody's got a real fucking solid answer. I talked to somebody, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm like, all right, I've had enough of you, idiot. And I hang up the phone, and I call back, and I get another fucking moron that, of course, has no clue what the fuck they're talking about. I'm like, all right, you know what? I've had enough of this for today, so I'm gonna go and, relax, and I'll call back. So I call back again. This time, I'm like, I want to speak to a supervisor now. Not you, period. Supervisor, now. Don't ask questions. So she's like, well, let me know what's going on a little bit, this and that. And I'm like, I don't want to have to tell two fucking stories again. So you make sure that you fucking tell the guy. So I tell her the story. I get the supervisor. He has no clue what the fuck's going on. So I have to tell him again, of course, because that lady's a fucking moron. Apparently, she just wanted to hear the story, didn't give a fuck about repeating it. Or maybe it was just too complicated for her to fucking comprehend and actually tell the guy. Who knows? That's probably the fucking answer because she was... I'm not even gonna get into what she was. Okay, so... I get the supervisor. I'm like, yeah, this is the whole story. This is bullshit. He's like, oh, you only had service for 12 days? We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. What the fuck was that? How are you going to spawn me into a quad fucking nade, you piece of shit game? Okay, so he's like, we have a 30-day return policy. You know, I'm going to give you back your deposit and clear out your balance, and that's it. Everything's good. And I'm like, what the fuck? How come none of the other idiots knew that? I mean, I would think that the monkeys that you have that train these fucking retards would know better enough to tell them that you guys have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I mean, that's pretty fucking important, I would think. But apparently not, I guess. So anyway, he refunds my $50 deposit. Everything's seeming hunky-dory. I'm like, oh, wonderful. Okay, so here's where the problem comes in. That was in, like, January, I think, is when I finally got that taken care of. Okay. In February, I get a bill from, Time Warner Cable for services rendered from January to February, when I haven't had service with them since December. And the bill's $186. So I call them up. I'm like, hey, this is really fucking hilarious. Yeah, I canceled service with you guys in December. Why am I getting a bill for fucking February? And of course, like, again, nobody could figure it out. Transfer me to a supervisor. Apparently the previous supervisor did make my refund, but didn't, like, close out the ticket 100%. Fine, whatever, at least he did something right. Okay, so like, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Everything will be fine. No problem. Okay, fine, no problem. It shows I have a zero balance. Everything's good. That's what I thought. Okay, so I was wrong, by the way. About a week later, I get a fucking notice from a collection agency saying that I owe Time Warner money and it's going to be on my credit report. And I'm like, wow, I am about to pull out a gun and go fucking postal on these fuckers because this is ridiculous. Now, this is like 7 fucking phone calls I've had to make. So I call Time Warner again. I'm like, dude, why am I getting this fucking thing? I don't owe you guys any money. He's like, well, I see in the system here that you don't owe us any money. I'm like, okay, so why am I in collections then? This is bullshit. And he's like, I don't know, you're going to have to call the collection agency. I'm like, why do I have to take more time out of my day? This is like the 7th fucking time I've had to call you idiots about this. Why do I have to take out more time out of my day to call these fucking idiots? The only reason I'm in collection is because one of your fucking morons sent the account over to those fucking morons. So why do I have to make up for your mistakes? So anybody in that previous video that says it was really harsh that I said that I would buy the company and fire everybody, fuck you. That's why I would do it. Because even though it's over, it's still not over. They keep their fucking hooks in you as long as they can and cause you as much fucking bullshit as they can because they're all too stupid to close a fucking account. How hard can it be to close an account? Cancel. Zero balance. Leave this guy the fuck alone. Seriously. What the fuck, people? Anyway, so that's what happened there. And I've actually got a continuance of the Kmart story, but this has already gone over, so I'm going to save that for a different commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.